Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for using my creator code whenever you purchase any Sims 4 DLC on the EA app or thesims.com. I receive a 5% commission each time you use my code, which means you're directly supporting me as a creator. I know there are a lot of codes floating around out there, so I am very grateful that you've chosen me to support in this way. Thank you so much. Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another apartment renovation. And we are at 1310 21 Chic Street. And we're renovating this apartment in like a very soft boho style. So I'm going to try to keep my energy a little bit lower, which may not be difficult because I'm oddly enough recording this voiceover in the evening, which I never do. And suddenly I seem to be losing my voice for no particular reason. So maybe it'll just, I don't know, maybe it'll be a little bit more serene, a little bit more quiet on my end. I doubt it. I talk too much. I always have too much to say. Anyway, we're working on the floor plan right now, and I have to tip my hat to Sunny Simsy. If you all have not checked out her channel, she is amazing. And I was on Pinterest looking for layouts for this apartment, and she had renovated this apartment at some point. I don't even remember when. It was like a recommendation from Instagram via Pinterest. And luckily, it actually showed that it was an image that she had posted. And she had done an apartment here in this layout, and I thought it was really great. So I want to tip my hat to her, and you should all go check her out immediately. But I really liked this layout. I haven't done something like this before, and this is only, just an FYI, a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. And we work on the kitchen first. I have not used, it's the Cool Kitchen stuff pack, right? I think that's what it is, right? I haven't used the Cool Kitchen stuff pack countertops and cabinets in a really long time, and you know what? Using them here reminded me as to why that is. It's because all of the cabinets, except for the right end piece, are all open. And I don't really like that. I kind of want some of them to be closed off. I have taken that end piece before and merged it into some of the other counters to, well, not counters, cabinets, to kind of create the facade that they don't have the glass panes there and that they're not all open. And they also seem as though they're backlit because they're not super transparent. I don't know. They're just not my favorite, so I don't use them a lot, but I really wanted to use them here. I knew right off the bat that that was going to be the kitchen set that I used. I also went with white appliances, and we went for a very airy and light color scheme in here, like these almost sheer, I guess you'd call them almost sheer curtains from high school years that I've been using all the time. Were perfect here. And if you're wondering about the wallpaper, I always forget about this swatch. So we got an update, it was years ago at this point, and we got an update with a wallpaper that had like leaves and everything. It was absolutely beautiful. I think it was part of like a Caribbean update to base game, but there is a swatch with just the white wainscoting and this pale like pink color for the walls. It's so pretty, and it was perfect for this. And also using a combination of the Myshuno stuff pack windows and the Greenhouse Haven kit windows. Perfect. And you know what? I never do this too. This is a very simple apartment, but I did things that I've never really done before, so I'm kind of excited about it. I almost never, I can't remember the last time I did this, place a television not up against a wall. It may not seem like a big deal to you, but it was a big deal to me because I really wanted the couch to be up against the wall with a piece of artwork hanging behind it. So I just put this little tiny flat screen on like an end table right behind the dining table, and I thought it worked perfectly. And the book nook kit, couch, and love seat were absolutely perfect for this build. I was actually really surprised. Like, this is not a style that I really enjoy. I think if I were in an apartment like this, I would love it. But if I were to go and start picking out my own decorations and furnishings for a place, this is not what I would piece together. I also get very uncomfortable with flooring that's this light. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know I almost never do it. I genuinely cannot recall the last time that I did. I might have tried it a few times, but it was just too light. It was so light. And if I do light floorings like this, everything else has to be pretty light as well. I did try here to use the Dream Home Decorator bookcases, but the colors of the books were too plentiful. It was too much for me because I wanted this to be very, very light. I didn't want there to be a lot of pops of color. And if there were pops of color, I primarily wanted them to be variations of just green because I wanted to bring a lot of greenery into this apartment. So I decorated the bookcases and then I was like, no, I don't like this. And I just got rid of everything and I went back to the entryway kind of towards the end because I just didn't know what to do with it. And I also placed the bed and a rug in this room before I moved back into the kitchen. I was bouncing around a lot in this build, and it was also a couple of sessions. Even though it wasn't a long apartment renovation, I had to kind of bounce back and forth at some point. But I did it all in one day, so that was kind of nice. I don't know. I also changed the position of the bed. I put it on a different wall because I end up putting a yoga mat right in the corner of all those Greenhouse Haven kit windows, and I thought it was so perfect. So this is for a sim who's very into wellness, very zen, very serene. Maybe they run their own yoga business, I don't know. Or maybe they work from home doing something and yoga is just one of their passions. I have no idea, but I was gonna say it's a versatile apartment, but I would say, of course, any sim that you want to live here can, and you can swap out whatever you'd like to kind of make it fit your sims. But yeah, we're just kind of cluttering up the kitchen now. I didn't want it to be super cluttered either. I wanted this to be, like I mentioned, a very kind of clean and less cluttered and less loud apartment. And also because I was envisioning the sim living here, doing yoga all the time, being really into wellness, I did add the tea maker instead of a coffee maker because I would typically do a coffee maker, and I haven't used the Tea Magic Brewer in a very long time. It's actually a great item because if you didn't know this, I mean, it's a base game item, but if you didn't know this, the different kinds of teas that your Sims can make will give them different moodlets. It's actually great. It's a really quick way to change your Sim's mood, as well as like different shower options and stuff. I don't know why I'm giving gameplay tips all of a sudden. Anyway, this is going to be the bedroom. And like I said, I moved the bed over to this wall here. There is this nice double bed from Seasons, which I love. It matched perfectly with the color scheme. And then I also just sized up two of those dressers from Growing Together. They're kind of that rattan furniture style-ish. And I liked the white and kind of creams and stuff of that particular swatch. I thought it was very pretty. And then I add the yoga mat right here. And I did go with a fairly neutral swatch. I had a little bit of a pattern to it, just so it stuck out from the rug and the flooring. And then I add a candle, a couple of plants, and there's a stereo on the floor so they can listen to like new age music, or I know new age is one channel. There isn't like a Zen channel. We actually have a lot of radio stations now on The Sims 4. I keep forgetting all of them because we do have a lot of them. I know that we have New Age. I know that's for sure. So maybe they can listen to that. I also put a couple of plants on the wall and then a faux hamper as well, just for decoration. And the last thing that we do is we furnish the bathroom, which bathrooms are never that exciting in my personal opinion. And we finish up the hallway where I add some of the Book Nook kit bookcases instead, because they're very muted and they fit in perfectly with kind of this creamy wood color, which I thought was great. And that is pretty much it for the build. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Please forgive my voice. I really don't know why I'm suddenly starting to lose it. I literally just said, hey guys, right in the intro, and like my voice got shot. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this. Can't wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.